Hello everyone, I am Joy Agot Emerson and I'm going to answer some of your questions that is posted into our classroom streams with regards to my topic about educational system of secondary education at present. So let's start from the first question posted by Ma'am Estela Uy. So what are the issues that educational system facing nowadays? So the issues that our educational system facing nowadays are low performance of pupils, poor teacher quality, um, irrelevant learning materials, inadequate financial resources, and high dropout rates. The second question is posted by Ma'am Grace Aranas. Does K-12 program address the dropout problem? Yes. A decongested curriculum will allow mastery of competencies and be enable students to better cope with the lessons. So this should partly address to those who drop out because they cannot cope up with schoolwork. Curriculum will be learner-centered, enriched, and responsive to local needs. So this should partly address to those who drop out because of lack of personal interest. So the DepEd will also continue to offer programs such as homeschooling for elementary students and the dropout reduction of high school students. So these programs address the learning needs of the marginalized students and learners at risk of dropping out. The third question is posted by Ma'am Yunora Lanchola and Ma'am Judy Ann Bantug. So what do you think are the challenges faced by the secondary school teachers at present? So the role of teachers has greatly evolved over a period of time. So in the present times, with the development of new methods in teaching, for example, is the digital way and smart learning has made inroads into the field of education. So upgrading your skills and knowledge from time to time is thus necessary and hence becomes the utmost priority today. So classroom challenges are one of the ordinary problems faced by the secondary school teachers. So successful and effective teaching learning process depends upon the quality of a teacher. So some of the good teachers have the courage to overcome all these challenges bravely. So many teachers say that their teenager students are quiet and unwilling to answer questions in class. Sometimes this might simply be because they don't know the answers, or but more often than now, they mean they are nervous about making mistakes. So this is another very common problem for teachers. You spend a lot of time thinking of fun, interesting activities. Then when you present them to the class, you'll get frustrated and because they just look away and they are say they are bored. So soon enough, you'll get frustrated and do not know how to re-engage them. So teachers often decry the lack of time they are given to prepare, plan, and execute all the tasks that are demanded of them. So unlike in the past, when teachers can just finish off their syllabus and typically evaluate the students. So the situation is more challenging today. So teachers have difficulty to build reliable statistics. Unlike in the past, there are serious competitors in every field and the situation is no different in the teaching career. So a teacher is now accountable for the win percentage of the class, the lines of the student growth indicators, and even the disciplinary factors of the class they handle. So being accountable for a number of roles other than quality teaching is sure to put on a lot of performance pressure on teachers, feeling overworked, unsupported, underpaid, lack of personal time, the difficulty of work-life balance, and not getting proper rest all can result in burnout. So teaching can be challenging at times, but as long as you really care about your students, want to help them, both with the materials in your class and their struggles outside your class, it can also be very rewarding. So the next, fourth question is posted by Ma'am Justin Mila and Sir Michael Palomar. Do you believe in the effectiveness of the spiral curriculum? Why or why not? Yes. I do believe its effectiveness to the class. The spiraling is effective with all learners, including the struggling learners. Learning difficulties can be identified when skills and concepts are encountered in the early phases of the spiral, and interventions can be implemented when those skills and concepts are encountered again later in the spiral. So spiral progression approach is highly effective as it shows that using the spiral progression approach ensures mastery of concepts and competencies where students gain more experiences and understanding through repetition of concepts as lessons enable students to connect its discipline. Next is the fifth question posted by Ma'am Justine Demila. In your own opinion, do you believe that the additional 2 years in senior high school would really help ensure the quality of Philippine education? Why or why not? Yes, in my opinion, the additional 2 years in senior high school really helps ensure the quality of Philippine education. So the additional 2 years in senior high school was targeted to prepare students for tertiary education, middle level skills development, entrepreneurship, and global employment. So the additional of 2 more years or 2 more grade levels, the grade 11 and grade 12, will better equip the students with the necessary skills, knowledge, and values that are needed for a successful future in the fields or course that they want. So with the new curriculum, DepEd promised to offer higher quality education through tracks. So each track will give students enough time to master a field and enhance their skills given that they're allowed to choose the tracks they were interested in. So in the end, the K to 12 graduates will become globally competitive and are set to obtain spot in the stiff labor market. Next question, the sixth question, is posted by Sir Michael Palomar. So why is it important to be aware of the different strands? It is very important to be aware of the different strands because these are intended for you to determine which paths fit your strengths, passions, and skills. So choosing the right senior high school strand will help motivate you for your future career. So once you choose a strand you like, so studying becomes more enjoyable since the strands are designed and specialized to match your interest. So moreover, it expands your knowledge and skills, but at the same time, exposing you to your chosen field of study in preparation of college. The seventh question is posted by Ma'am Cindy Tubio. The special curriculum program serves its purpose in assisting learners to explore their potentials and interests. Justify your answer. Yes, it does. As by definition, um, special curriculum program or SCPs have designed to enable students to understand their strengths, pursue their interests, and develop their multiple intelligence. So SCPs aims to provide high school learners with a foundation for a career pathway that is aligned with their interest and aptitude. So for example, if the student is taking special program in the arts or SPA, the students TLE will focus more on making costumes and designing animations that will be useful for its career. Number 8, the eighth question is posted by Still Mom Cindy Stubio. How will homeroom guidance program develop learners' personality and enhance the students' social relationships? So the homeroom guidance program provides wholesome learning experiences to learners that will grow positive attitudes, behavior, and values to improve its relationship between teachers and students. So the approach of the homeroom guidance to students will be in an informal way, considering the structured learning experience flow. So this is better access the students and make them feel comfortable and be expressive. So it aims to develop learners' personality through an understanding of self and environment and to discover or enhance their interest to prepare them for the world of work for the common good for the society. The next question, the ninth question, is posted by Merly and Solamilio. How do co-curricular activities motivate the students to develop their intellectual learning, talents, and skills? So co-curricular activities fuel their learning by stimulating creative thought, improving their social and organizational skills, developing their interests and talents, and offering them the chance to switch off and do something they really enjoy. The next question, the last question, was posted by Ma'am J. Ann Vidal. Co-curricular activities are very helpful to every student's holistic development, and there are those who fear to showcase their talents and skills. How will you encourage them to showcase what they've got? So it is very important to make a goal inside your classroom, and that is to promote cultural fairness so that each learners can feel safe and valued in your class. So there are 5 strategies for helping your students overcome these fears for them to showcase what they have got. So first strategy is to educate yourself about fear and its impact on students. So you have to take time to learn about the important biological effects of fear that may include the blushing and racing heart and cognitive factors such as the negative messages that students tell themselves. By learning more about how fear works, we can become more aware of important signs and more proactive toward helping students feel more comfortable and confident. The second strategy is to recognize that some student fears may be associated with factors outside the classroom. So many students take on multiple jobs, experience family challenges, and face other stress factors that keep them from performing well in the classroom. So engaging in a dialogue with students about their challenges and discussing about their challenges and managing ways on how to help students feel more involved in your course and be more persistent to succeed. Third strategy is to help students become aware of their feelings of anxiety when they occur. So students are often unaware of their fear-based responses and thus may feel helpless to control them. So plan to demonstrate simple anxiety management strategies such as breathing techniques, stretching, or relaxation methods that can help students ease their feelings of discomfort. So there should we should promote calmness during high stress activities such as quizzes and group discussions. So the fourth strategy is to create a nurturing environment for your students. So we have to use the learner-centered activities. For example, is small groups, by pair. We should provide multiple means of student engagement. So clearly, we have to articulate instructions for assignments and assess their understanding so that you are confident students are well informed and less fretful about the objectives of each lesson. So additionally, make it a goal to promote cultural fairness so that each student can feel safe and valued in your class. And last strategy is to be proactive in communicating with students outside the classroom. Although we have the busy schedules that may inhibit our ability to form deep relationships with students, a quick email to your more fearful learners can be reassuring and helps promote better communication. So even sending a note to the entire class, like you just wanted to send a quick hello, so you can touch, you can communicate with them. So that's how, for me, how you will encourage your learners who have fear to showcase their talents and skills. So that's all for my report about answering the questions that I have chosen from the classroom stage. So thank you for listening and have a good day.